Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's play some more Forza Horizon 5, and today I bring to you this beauty. The Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo Homologato, also known as the STO. Look at it, beautiful in its blue and orange colors, and... Okay, I'm joking. That's not the car. This is just an Evo, if I remember correctly. I think, yeah, it's just a Huracan Evo with a livery and all of that to make it look a little bit like the Huracan STO, because the Huracan STO wasn't in the game at that time. So, hey, this is the closest I could get it. It's the Walmart version of the STO. Don't judge it. Now, let me show you the real car. Now, this is the STO. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, as it is right now, I have it at stock, which has a rank of like 883, which makes it to be class A, no, it's class S, class whatever it is. It's kind of high on the rank. It's an interesting car. It's a little bit slidey for my taste, but that tends to be the case with cars that are two-wheel drive, or in this case, rear-wheel drive. And yeah, not necessarily what I love, but at the same time, it's a Huracan, so I want to test it out a little bit and how it performs at stock before I start putting some tunes in it and testing it in multiplayer, because that's what we're doing today. Look at that beauty. Oh yeah, the STO. Now, I gotta say, I kinda also want for the actual racing version of the car to be in the game rather than the STO, but you know, I'm okay with the STO. In case you don't know what that's about, I'll tell you in a second. STO, like I said, it stands for Super Trofeo Homologato, which is the homologated version of the actual racing car. In order for some of these cars to participate, like in GT3 type of races and whatnot, they need to be homologated, meaning that there needs to be a road version of the car as well as the race version. So this is the road version, while the Super Trofeo Evo or Evo 2 or whatever is the racing version of the same car. So there you go. That's why they're... Jesus Christ, they're different things. And also, by the way, the floor is kind of wet, so the whole thing is slidey. It's not fantastic, I gotta say, but look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Oh, and I'm actually right behind a Huracan Performante. Look at that. Look at that beauty, although mine is more beautiful. What can I say? I've never been a huge fan of the Huracans, but once you have a big wing on a Huracan and a roof scoop and all of that, oh man, I start really liking them. Now I gotta say, this is driving pretty well. It's very comfortable. It's very responsive. Like I said, a tiny bit slidey, and it doesn't help that the floor is wet, but overall, it's pretty good. Goodbye, Dunker. First it was a Dunker, now it's a Caterham. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. I always thought they looked very similar. I'm gonna say that this has been surprisingly much more comfortable than I thought. But you just know that this is no good for multiplayer, because in multiplayer, everybody's running with the cartoon. And even though this says pretty high up there in S1 at a rank of, like I said, 883, you can take it all the way to 900. So we might as well do that. Now, since we're already here, might as well check the colors available for this beauty, this being the default, blue and orange. Then we also have green with orange. We got this very dark, olive, desaturated colorish. I don't even know what color this is, but there we go. Then we got this strange reddish with white, this silver with yellow, and white with blue. For the time being, I think I'm gonna go with the green and orange, and let's get a tune for S1. Alright, having a look at the available tunes over here, I went for grip. You know that I love grip based. I see that some of them changed the tire compound to rally, which is not something that I necessarily love, but I did see this particular tune that seems promising. I don't know. It's faster, it has better lateral Gs, it's race and all-wheel drive, so this seems promising. If you're curious, this is the share code, in case you want to try it out yourself, but let's test it out. So I originally chose this race because it's a bit more twisty. I didn't count on the fact that it was going to be raining the living crap out of it, so... Okay, we're going to see how it works. It's all-wheel drive, so hopefully the traction is a little bit better. Let me tell you that at least from the beginning, I can floor it and it seems alright. The real question is, how is it going to perform in the turns? Time to find out. Oh man, slidey. It's raining though. How am I supposed to judge this if it's raining? I don't know. But still, hey, it doesn't, at least I gotta say, first impression, it doesn't feel too uncomfortable. Move out of the way, everybody. Coming through. Excuse me. Ah, Jesus, that first and second place are so far ahead, Jesus. Oh. We're fine, don't worry about it. Brake, brake, brake. And by the way, another one of my concerns when I'm downloading a tune is to make sure that it keeps the original wing. I don't want a tune that changes this beautiful Lambo wing to the horrid, to the horrible Forza wing, Forza Aero. I mean, it's not horrible, but you just get tired of seeing the same wing on every single car. So this car that has a unique wing, I'd rather keep it. So far, so good. I'm actually kind of catching up to that first place, but so far it's still beating me on the braking. The AI is really good at braking and DVTs, and so that's a bit of a problem. That is actually why every time... Oh, get out of the way! Ah, come on. Every time that I increase the difficulty on this game, that's precisely where I lose, on the braking, because the AI just knows exactly where to brake, how to do it. And I don't, but it's fine. At second place, actually feels pretty good. So... I don't know. Should I try a multiplayer? Let's see what we can do. I'll be completely honest, I'm not expecting a whole lot of this. Then again, it's skill issues, and I think I saw some kind of meta cars over here, but it's alright. Let's see what we can do. Because in the end, this is where you really test the car, you know? How it does in multiplayer. Can you get something that is not 12th place? If so, then I'll be happy with it. Oh, is that a Chopin? That thing in front of me is a Chopin, I think. Very strange wing, very strange car. Kinda cool, kinda ugly, I like it. Ah, don't push me, buddy. I'm just gotta be careful with my braking so as to not hit the wall. Because remember, in multiplayer, if you hit a wall way too hard, it's gonna slow you. I mean, it sounds dumb, but the game has a punishment system where if you hit a wall too hard, not only it slows you down because of the hit as it normally would, but also you get a penalty of some seconds while your car is not able to get to higher speeds. It's kind of weird. It's kind of good also because it makes it so that you don't want to be just smashing against wall and that is your technique, you know? Oh god. Okay, I gotta say, four-wheel drive in a dry environment, this actually brakes really good. And even then, that I still mess it up because why not? Jesus, I was doing okay. Oh, I think someone missed a checkpoint or something because I was seeing another STO in front of me. In fact, they had the Shmee colors, the purple with yellowy. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But now I don't see it. I don't know what happened. Or maybe it's that one in front of me and I can just make up what it is. Who knows? Oh, well. Yeah, so long as you brake. No, yeah, that's it. That's it. Look at it. Look at it. Can I catch up to him? Can I catch up? Can I catch up? Wasn't able to pass him, but hey, there it is. Oh, and did you see the wing? The wing was an ugly one. Jeez. No, wait. I don't know. Whatever. Oh boy, this is gonna be a nightmare. It's the way up to the volcano, so that means a ton of turns. Oh boy, this is gonna get rough. Remember when I said that I don't know how to brake? Turns out that when you're doing a ton of turns, braking is important. So I expect absolutely horrible results from me over here. My only hope is that some of these other people can't brake either. Hopefully, I don't know. I see people doing some drift to take the turns. I'm trying to do it more grippy style, you know? You know that I don't necessarily like drifting around. I'm not even sure that it's a very effective way of doing things in this game. And I just enjoy the grippiness of the car, so... And at the end, that's why I decided to download a tune that was based on grip, so... This, in theory, should be when it pays off, but... I mean, it's me, you know? Oh, there's a Shmee-mobile! What's up, Shmee? How's it going? And just like that, I'm 9th place. So yes, I'm doing terrible. Good to know. I'm sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to hit you. I promise I did it. Ah! We're fine. We're okay. Little bit of damage to the car. It's all right. And I missed a checkpoint. No! Surprisingly, even then, I'm still not the last place. So. And now, given that amazing success that I had on the previous races, it's time to move to the next class, in this case S2. I'm looking for some tunes, kind of the same situation. I'm going for grip because, you know, that's the only thing I know how to drive. And I've been looking around and I actually am very interested in this particular tune because it seems to give me a pretty good top speed of 378 with lateral G's of 1.40. And looking around at others, you know, some are slower in lower lateral Gs, some are faster but with lower lateral Gs. Because, you know, it's the tune what makes me lose, not anything else. Now, here's a peculiar thing. I don't understand this. I came back into this screen to show you the share code, in case you're interested. But now that I have the tune actually installed, it says that my top speed is 366 rather than the 368. How is it that I applied it, but it's different? I don't understand what's the deal with this. I don't get it. What better way to test than to just go on a long straight and see what is my top speed? So might as well enjoy it while we have this ridiculous area. So it was like 370 something, right? But once I installed it, it said 360. So yeah, I think it's gonna be at 360. Look at that. Actually, look at that. We reached 370. Granted, this is 370 in the best case scenario, right? 371. So it's not that I expect to be reaching this number often, but okay, fine. I was going to test the tune against the AI, but I decided, no, let's do it like real men do, in multiplayer. So I really don't know how this is gonna perform, but it doesn't matter. It's a Lambo, and I applied, by the way, the gray with yellow color, because that's very much like the actual race car type of color to me, right? Like the Hurricane Super Trofeo Evo, at least the default color, I suppose. Now that anti-collision moment saved me, but Jesus, I'm still hitting the wall pretty hard, huh? It's okay, it's okay. We're in 5th place. I'm doing surprisingly good, all things considered. I mean, to what I was expecting, this is not bad. Now, I just gotta be careful to not brake too hard. Oh, he lost his wing! Rip! Is that a Vulcan without a wing? Man, that looks ugly. Come on, we're doing okay. Believe it or not, 5th place or wherever am I, it's actually a good result given my skill issues. Ah! We're fine, and there it is, slow down. That's what I was talking about, where if you hit the wall too hard, it's gonna slow you down for some seconds. And they're like, you cannot accelerate proper because you're a dum-dum. Fair. Alright, maybe it's not the best result ever, but then again, at least it's not last place, so that makes me happy already. Not that I've ever finished in last place or anything. I'm just, you know, giving it as an example. Look at that beauty. Oh yeah, baby. All right, in this race, I think I'm gonna be suffering quite a bit. Mostly because the first half of it is basically straight. And I don't think this car is made for straight. In a way, this car actually reminds me a lot of the STO Elemento, where it's a lot about the handling, a lot about the acceleration, but not so much about the top speed. So this is the first turn, then we go again into a straight line. But then the second half of this track is very, very, well, considerably twisty. Let's not say super twisty, but twisty enough where... No! So as I was saying, sometimes it's good to be almost in last place for the sake of seeing if you can make a comeback, to make the game interesting. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Listen, it ain't about pride. It's about honor, all right? I need to get a decent result, said DBT, and then probably gonna end up in last place again. All right, less chance to miss checkpoints over here because this is a very, very, very tight little race. It's a city race, which I kind of like. Because, you know, there's a lot of criticisms in regard to Forza having bad sense of speed, which is true. But at the same time, it looks bad because the roads are too wide. But when you're here, like in the little town / city, whatever, and everything is close to you, suddenly things look to be passing by much faster and the sense of speed improves a little bit. We're okay. Apparently, I'm not the only one having a little bit of trouble with the brakes. It's a technical failure. It's not a skill issue, okay? Yeah, I gotta be a bit more aggressive with my braking because that is what has been absolutely destroying my races lately, not knowing when to brake. So, yes. And like I said, this is like training by fire, you know? Ah! Well, at least I'm holding my 4th place. Remember when I finished in 5th and I said it was a good position? Finishing in 4th, it's even better. Turns out that 4th is better than 5th. Who would have known? Oh yeah, baby! Okay, did someone just pass me? I don't even know. 4th, lovely! Oh yeah! So there you have it, the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo Homologato. Do you like the car? Did you unlock it last week? Did you tune it? What are you doing with this car? Now, also let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm trying to make this content a bit more entertaining, more focused, a bit less of idling, driving around. I say that as I'm doing it right now. And more action with some multiplayer. Let me know if you like this so that I can make more videos like this. But that's all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.